Welcome to problem number 1 from the August 2014 Algebra Regents exam. In this problem we're trying to see which one of these four statements is not always true, meaning which one of them could be false. We're actually going to start at number 4 and move up. So the sum of a rational number and an irrational number is irrational. I think that's one to show that, easy to show that that's always going to be true. I mean, if we added 2 plus the square root of 2, that's a rational number and an irrational number, and we would still get an irrational number. And that's going to happen all the time because we have an irrational number being added. So that one is always true. For number 3, the sum of two rational numbers is rational. That makes sense. I mean, if we added 2 plus 3, we'd get 5. We couldn't get an irrational number by adding two rational numbers. Option number 2, the product of two rational numbers is rational. Very similar situation to the last one. I mean, for example, 2 times 3 can get us 6, and it'd be impossible to find a product of an irrational number by multiplying two rational numbers together, which leaves us with option number 1. The product of two irrational numbers is irrational. Now that is usually true, but there is definitely some examples, and I'll show you a quick one. I know the square root of 2 is an irrational number because 2 is a prime number. And if we were to multiply it by itself, root 2 again, you'll notice that we get the square root of 4, which is simply 2, which is rational. So we've proven that this is not always true using that example. So I hope that makes sense, and thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.